Hey, welcome, awesome pet parents. So glad you're here today. Today's topic is about sodium. Okay, sodium is a required thing to have in your diet, in your pet's diet. But extra sodium that can come from so many different places you don't even think about can actually be harmful. And we don't want to do that for our babies, right? So, I mean, it can give them problems with their circulatory system. Excessive sodium, can do some damage to their kidneys, makes them thirsty. So then they're, drinking more and then they're urinating more. And then if that's happening, then they probably have, their system is out of balance there. And if you have a dog that has heart issues, you already know this because your vet has already talked to you about low sodium. So let's talk about some of the hidden places, right? Hot dogs. Sometimes we use these as training treats, right? And you will be shocked. I didn't have any hot dogs in the house. Yay! But flip those over and look. You will be surprised because you may think, well, I'll go with, chicken or turkey. Those must be healthier. They actually have usually more sodium in there than regular beef hot dogs do. So just flip those things over there and read them, and don't continually use something that you know is high in sodium. Lunch meat. It's easy to grab a piece of lunch meat, a little treat, and you don't even think about it. Pretzels, popcorn, potato chips, and then I'm going to show you here in a second, fast food. Fast food is really high in sodium. And, we want to protect those babies. Now, like I said, once in a while is not a problem. So let me share my screen with you. I just want to give you I love visuals. I don't know about you, but I love visuals. Alrighty, so up here I have, now I'm going to tell you, other than the donut sticks here, yes, I have given my dog these treats. I have. And in particular the chicken nuggets, because they were in a situation, in a training situation, where I knew they would need something super duper, that they just could block out everything else that was going on for this reward. So the chicken McNuggets were suggested. I was like, okay, we'll give them a try. And they did. They really, really worked. But we didn't use them every training class. This was a situation, I'll tell you, the situation was they were in a multi-level parking garage, and we were doing nose work training on a vehicle. Okay, just think about the whole situation. While it's outside, it echoes. There's a lot of noise in there, a lot of noise that's echoing, noise that's coming from outside because it wasn't closed in, noise that's coming from underneath, smells that are coming from inside. So, I mean, this was an extremely difficult situation for them to also put all that out of their mind and focus on the task of finding one odor. And it worked great. It really did. So that helps them to, get past that fear and get a great, awesome reward at the end of that. And like I said, we didn't use it often, but in certain situations, it's not, unless of course they had a heart condition, it wouldn't hurt them. So the one I've included here is a small fry. Now let's take a look at the sodium content there. 180, okay? So typically you're not going to give your dog a whole bag of fries because that wouldn't be good for them to have that much extra sodium. And if there's some reason that they're not eating, there may be other ways to get them to eat besides giving them something like that. And besides, a lot of fries, they aren't just potato. They've got a lot of stuff in there. You ought to go check the ingredients of a fry. It's not just a potato. So let me go and we'll include the hamburger. Take this off. All right. So just a plain hamburger. Plain hamburger. I know my husband has stopped many times and gotten them a plain hamburger with no, and this of course probably includes, you know, other toppings or something like that on there. But look, 510. So let's say you wanted to treat your dog and you were getting them both, the fries and a hamburger. 690 milligrams is in excess of what their normal intake should be. So now, you know, you're trying to correct one thing and you're creating another problem by, you know, their sodium being off the charts. All right, so I included this one thing in here. Let's talk about the chicken nuggets because this is what I used when we were doing the training exercise. That's only 4. 4 isn't a lot. Even if you break it into 4 pieces, it's still not a lot. But that's 330 milligrams of sodium. All right. Now, I've never used this as a treat for my dog because I like them to stay away from sugary products. But I want to show you, you wouldn't think, right? Now let's take that back off there. Go here. Take that off of there. Okay. I don't know why this thing is acting weird today. All right. So sodium in a 12-piece donut stick? That's crazy. You would not think that that would have so much sodium in there. It actually has more sodium in there than the hamburger did. Remember, the hamburger was 510? The donut sticks are 640. That's just crazy. So, okay, let me stop sharing that. And that isn't just for that one particular, they just happen to have a nice calculator out there to use on, you know, taking a look at what their food is. All fast food. All fast food is going to be like that, not just to bash one company. And like I said, we used it. It worked really good because we knew that the dogs would be in a very difficult situation. My trainer was excellent. She knew and had been to this garage and knew the challenges that, you know, one dog had with, you know, noise and new situations and everything. And that's when she recommended this because in her normal environment, either at home or the training facility, even some other facilities we had been at, my dog she was a little nervous, but she could get over that. This was totally different. Lots of noise, lots of distractions, lots of smells, people talking, boom. So yeah, we did. We used the chicken nuggets and it worked great. Now, I didn't use chicken nuggets with her every training class, and we only had training class with the instructor once a week. So even if we were to do that, but I didn't want to do that routinely. Number one, then your treat doesn't have the high value that you're looking for if it becomes the norm, right? So those were saved for very special things. And there have been plenty of other times where we've been in the vehicle and had a dog in the vehicle, and we stopped and got fast food, and give them a fry. Here's a fry. Here's a fry. That kind of thing is not bad. But like you saw, if you combine that hamburger and those fries, a whole bag of even small fries, that was over 600 milligrams of sodium, much more than any dog should have. So you don't want to throw off their system, especially with salt and how damaging that can be to, a heart, kidneys, that kind of thing. So just be on the lookout. I'm telling you, label reading. It's all about reading the labels. Flip those hot dogs over, and you may want to put them down too because it's got too much sodium in there. All right, guys. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye.